the next fight I want to talk about is Yanan Wu versus Mizuki Inoue. I butchered that name. I don't know. My wife just got stung by a bee. Okay. I think she's all right. She was taking a walk for her lunch break. She got stung on her ankle and it hurts. I think she'll be okay. All right, so Mizuki Inoue versus Yanan Wu. Now, Yanan Wu came to the UFC and had two fights. She fought 135 pounds versus a girl last name Mazzani. I forget her first name. And you could tell that she was just the size was incredibly different. She wasn't strong enough to be at 135, not even close. And she got out muscled in that fight. She got out grappled. In that fight, I was trying to figure out what defines her as a fighter. What is her skill? I almost came away with the fact that she's like a grappler. She kind of counterpunched in that fight. But she was just out muscled. I think she spent a lot of time on the bottom, and she lost the decision. Now, she cut down to 125 pounds, which is much better for her. She fought a girl named Lauren Mueller, who I like. I don't like her that much, but she's not bad. I think what I want to say is a lot of people think she's bad, but I don't think she's bad. And in that fight, again, it was hard for me to figure out what exactly was her skill. What is her skill at mixed martial arts? But I don't think she has many. I shouldn't say that. I don't think she has skills that. I don't think she has the potential to be a top 10 flyweight in the UFC, 125 pounds. I just don't think it's there. But it looks like she's a counterpuncher. It looks like she can grapple a little bit, but I don't know. She got hit in the face by Lauren Mueller. That's what I really want to talk about. She got hit in the face by Lauren Mueller, and she was hurt. I don't think it was the first time of the fight, but she was put down on her butt. Lauren Mueller came into her top guard, came into her full guard, and Wu put her in an armbar from her guard. Now, Lauren Mueller, because she fought Shanna Dobson, and I remember being very high on Shanna Dobson against other. I was wrong. Dobson is not good. I was wrong. But I remember she fought Lauren Mueller, and I remember thinking Lauren Mueller was pretty good. But Lauren Mueller's story is she was a nursing assistant, and she gave that up to pursue fighting. Now, I have this theory that Wu caught her in an armbar because she's learning jiu-jitsu. She is learning about it. I don't necessarily give credit to Wu, maybe unjustly so, but I more give credit to Lauren Mueller being new at MMA and getting caught in an armbar. But can't take it away from Wu. It happened. Now, Mizuki Inoue. She had a history behind her. She was when she was coming up, she was like, oh my, she had some buzz around her. She had some noise. She was almost a prodigy, but there is only one prodigy, and that's Aaron Pico. You listen here, BJ Penn. There's only one prodigy, and it's Aaron Pico. Never lost a fight. He's winning a fight until he loses. Only one prodigy. So she has this jiu-jitsu skill, and she's very highly touted growing up. Now I think she fights in Invicta at 115 pounds. Now her first fight, I think it was against Jandiroba. I'm just trying to check it out. I think it was Vina Jandiroba. Well, before I get into that, I think she did tear her ACL in 2016. There was a gap, so she was coming back from that. Now, she fought this Jandiroba lady at 115 pounds for the title in Invicta, flyweight title. This Jandiroba lady was strong. She was an imposing female. And if you put these two ladies together, there's a clear difference of just physical stature. And I think that was a 5-round fight. And my girl, Mizuki, kind of got beat up in that fight. I think it was a 3-2 split decision or something. It was not. It was a 4-1 at best. But what I did notice a lot was Mizuki was in the inner for her guard, and she was controlling Jandiroba. So, like, I don't think it was very unique to see. So, such a physically imposing woman on top of another, like, kind of a smaller in stature woman, and to have that physically imposing woman in top position being controlled so beautifully in butterfly guard. It's a skill. This Mizuki lady is skilled off of her back. So much so, I think that the reason why it was a split decision at 3-2 was because she was hitting elbows, because she was controlling Jandiroba from her back so much, where she could mix an elbow shot in, and it was a thing of beauty. I enjoyed watching it, but she ended up losing a decision because she was not. The other lady was gigantic. It was almost like Jessica Andrade, but like taller, like that build of a woman. Anyways, next fight, she fought Vivian Pereira or something, and she handled this woman pretty good. One thing, she handled her on her feet. She's a boxer. She is a good striker. I don't think she has particularly strong takedown abilities, but she is a good striker. She's very quick. And even in that Vivian Pereira fight, this girl likes playing her guard game off her back. And you see this all the time with jiu-jitsu practitioners is they love pulling guard and going to their back. Sometimes it's a wonderful thing because they don't have skills in the feet. This woman has some skills on the feet, but she loves playing guard off her back. I specifically saw that. She didn't try to take this Vivian woman down, but she loves being on her back, and she's exceptionally good at it. She ended up winning that fight. Whatever. Now, how is this fight going to play out? Let's preface this by saying I don't know. But here's a couple factors I think play into this fight. This Wu lady is about 6 inches taller and has about 2 inches of a reach advantage. And Mizuki, she's used to fighting 135 pounds. She just jumped down to 125 pounds. This Mizuki is a natural 115er that should be in the UFC fighting at 115 pounds. She's good. I like her game a lot. But I thought the size advantage, I thought this Wu lady is going to win on pure size. I think Wu is going to win. Sorry. I think Wu is going to win purely because there's a size advantage there. There will be a size differential at weigh-ins, and when the weigh-ins happen, it wouldn't surprise me to see the betting line shift because this Wu lady is going to tower over this other lady, over Mizuki. And I also think Mizuki has such an affinity to play off of her back that she's going to pull guard a lot in this fight. And she very well could submit Wu because she's so good at her guard. I think jiu-jitsu, well, I think she's Japanese, but jiu-jitsu was invented in China. They brought it over to the Brazilians and ran into the Gracie clan, and they perfected it. But jiu-jitsu was invented in China. She's Japanese, so I don't really know how that makes any difference here. But she very well could submit Wu off of her back. But I expected Wu to be a gigantic favorite in this fight because of the size advantage. I think she's going to lay on top of her inner guard and win a 2-1 decision, win a 3, she's going to be on top. You don't score points from the guard in mixed martial arts. It doesn't happen. Looking at the Gilbert Burns fight, like, he lost that fight completely. Like, any common person would be like, that guy is getting his butt kicked. But he won a 2-round decision because he got 2 takedowns. You don't win points off your guard. And I think this Wu lady is going to be on top because she's so much bigger than this Mizuki lady that she's going to win a decision. And I thought she was going to be a gigantic favorite. She wasn't. She opened up as she was a minus 130 favorite or something. And people kept betting Mizuki. So the line kept shifting. And now Wu is a plus 20 underdog, plus 20 underdog, and I think that's enough for me to make a play on it. something was fishy about this. I wanted to stay away from this fight altogether. Like it's made me think I missed something because she opened up as a slight favorite, and people bet the other lady, people bet Mizuki, and it just made me feel like I missed something. So I was just eerie of the whole situation, even though I just put $10 on it. It's the principle of winning that I'm into. Um, but I think at 120 plus 120, like an underdog position, like you got to make a play on that. I think that's a good bet, and I think she will become the favorite once the weigh-ins happen and people see how much bigger this other lady is. This Wu lady is in Mizuki. I think she's gonna jump up to a big time favorite. Uh, but anyways, my prediction is Wu is gonna lay on top of Mizuki for at least 2 rounds, and if she doesn't get submitted, she's gonna win a decision.